Welcome back. Well, people all over the nation are talking about a story we broke yesterday. It's about that Navy plane drawing a lewd image in the sky over Okanogan County.
So before you say slow news day or don't you have more important stuff to talk about? Yeah, we know, we get it. We agree it's not the most important thing going on, but...
Yes, thousands of you are interested, and so apparently is the rest of the nation. Media around the world have picked up our story. Just look at some of these websites: USA Today, CBS News, the BBC, Deadspin, and more. Right now, it is still trending on Facebook and Twitter. It's one of our most shared posts in the history of Creme 2 News, if you can believe that. So that's the reason we're following up today.
And it's a Friday chance for a little levity on a story many of you said in our Facebook comments. It gave you a good laugh.
Yes, and we're still not showing the full image on TV, so you have to go to creme.com if you want to see the complete pictures, if you're an adult, of what the Navy pilot drew. So
now here's Lindsay Nadrich with a not so serious look at one of the more talked about flying stunts in local military history.
Of all the stories I thought I'd be covering today, this was not what I expected. I typically cover crime stories, but here I am talking about a phallic-shaped drawing in the sky the Navy took responsibility for yesterday. Yes, this is the career path I chose. Well, a few people on Facebook were less than pleased we posted the story. One viewer commented saying, "This is fantastic. The airman deserves an award for his creativity and humor." Also, Creme 2, you guys even posting how this is offensive should punch yourselves in the head for being such sticks in the mud. Sir, I can understand you questioning why we would even be talking about this, but I've come to terms with the fact that I'm covering this story, so you have to too. And we might as well have some fun with it. So the story even trended on Facebook today, but in case you haven't seen the picture yet, well, you're kind of out of luck because I cannot show it here. So do what everyone else did and look it up online after the story is done. A few people commented on Facebook saying they thought the sky drawing looked like a hat. I respectfully disagree. So why are these sky drawings a big deal? To many, they're not. I only saw a few comments on our Facebook page, at least, talking about how this is a waste of taxpayer money. The majority of comments were congratulating the Navy pilots on their flying abilities. One person said, "Go Navy." Another said, "This is gold. I laughed so hard." Someone else said, "This totally made my day." A fourth person commented, "We have a Maverick and Goose out there. LOL, awesomeness." So this isn't the first time we've seen pilots have a little trouble following the rules. But in all seriousness, what are the rules? This map shows the phallic-shaped drawing was done in the Okanogan Military Operation Area, or the MOA. The Federal Aviation Regulation Manual has a section on reckless operation, but nothing I could find on obscene sky drawings. In looking at the photo, we also noticed this may have been the pilot's second attempt at drawing this. In one of the photos, you can see a failed attempt where the dimensions aren't quite right, so the pilot tried a second time to get it just right. We texted with one F-16 pilot who will remain anonymous. They said they were impressed because this is difficult to do and said the pilot is approaching legendary status in the military. Most people on social media were also just impressed the pilot had the skills to draw it. One Facebook comment reads, "The United States has some skilled pilots." But the Navy is not taking this lightly and said they're investigating this flight. In a statement released today, Navy officials said the actions of this aircrew were wholly unacceptable and antithetical to Navy core values. We have grounded the aircrew and are conducting a thorough investigation, and we will hold those responsible accountable for their actions. The Navy apologizes for this irresponsible and immature act. The Navy apologizes to anyone who was offended by this unacceptable action. So whether you were offended or think this was funny, it definitely caught a lot of people's attention. In studio, I'm Lindsay Nadrich, Creme 2 News.
Yeah, people are talking about it.
I suspect everyone in the Navy, or a lot of people in the Navy, now know who this pilot is.
And some will be applauding them and some not
I
so
suspect
much.
most will be applauding. We'll see though, I guess.